Hello and welcome to today's playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3. We're going to do a little bit of extra work here because I want to bring to you the Tyranny of King Washington, the DLC of Assassin's Creed 3. As you have seen, we have gone through the main story already. And we have seen what has become of Desmond, and we have seen Connor's life through the American Revolution. What is to come during the Tyranny of King Washington, because that goes completely against what we know in American history. Let's find out. Let's take a look by starting with Episode 1, The Infamy.
Wake up. Adonhangedon, rise, we must go.
Mother, what are you doing here?
Are you still dreaming? We came here together. Now we must go.
I thought I'd lost you. But you're here.
I am here. I have always been here. Are you all right?
Better than all right.
Good. Now come. I have heard screaming in Ganyan Geha close by. We must learn what is going on.
Now, I'm not going to tell you what's going on here. I want you to experience it as Connor does.
This could all be my fault.
What is your fault? What have you done?
But to know, we will be talking about a historical person that we have yet to talk about within the main series, the main story, I'm sorry.
Are you the
On the
one?
right. I'll get the one on the left. She's not the one you want.
I've got a clear shot!
So, just so you know, that will be coming, but I want you, before I tell you who it is, I want you to see
Why has Washington sent his men to raid the frontier?
why we're going to talk about
to
it.
find somebody. A native woman who tried to take it from him.
Well, he will not find me by you.
What could Washington have to do with this? He is no longer commander-in-chief. He retired to Mount Vernon.
A lovely fantasy, Adonhangedon. You know Washington went mad with power long ago. I tried to stop him, but failed. And now I have brought down his wrath upon my own people.
I do not understand. None of it fits.
King
Are we-
Washington's men are raiding Concord right now, murdering everyone. They're looking for you, Ganadio.
King Washington.
Come.
Confusion!
Never imagined you would strike us so recklessly.
Are you talking about Commander Washington? Why did that woman call him king?
Many innocent people are suffering because of me. Not only the villagers. We must protect as many as...
Look at that big old fire.
They tell us where she is and these people live, refuse, and they burn. It's really quite simple.
We don't know who you want.
Very well.
Please. There are women and children in there. Are you a monster? Do not do this.
You had your chance.
Do it quietly. Don't let them see you.
Man, what a time. I want my tomahawk.
Take them by surprise.
Oh, well, fine. Do it your way. Thanks, Mom. Oh, that didn't go well.
Stop there, you. Hello, I'm over here.
Huh.
Freedom! This is all because of me.
Get as far away from town as possible. Find shelter in the forest.
There!
Cannons. You guys brought cannons to attack a church. So, during the main story, every time the Mohawks would be alone together or talk to each other, very rarely would they speak English. They would always speak their own
This
native
is
tongue.
madness. I cannot understand what is going on.
And if I remember right, they, the developers at Ubisoft Montreal mentioned that they felt like they represented the people enough during the okay, that is weird.
What happened here?
I'm in the frickin' mountain. Alright, can I restart from last checkpoint? Thank you. No words on that one. But I seem to remember them making a comment about not using the Mohawk language as much because they paid the respect that they deserve. It. I feel like I'm blowing this quote. Like there's something I'm missing. Like, I do feel like there's more to the quote that I'm forgetting. guy I thought I was killing. I thought I was killing this guy. I like air assassinations with the tomahawk.
You! I need your help! Help me load the cannon! The King's army is advancing! Use this gun to stop them.
Like, I feel like that they made a comment when the game released that they felt like they paid the respects that the Mohawk people deserved. It with first Assassin's Creed with the main story, but that they wanted to make it more I don't want to say relatable, but understandable for the DLC since it was so short. Nope, got them both! Alright, that's got to be like 50 points, right? And the horses, after getting hit by cannon fire, are walking. Fail. Alright. These guys on the roof shooting me. They don't want them no more. Prevent them or die, essentially.
They are retreating. We have done it.
Washington's troops do not retreat. They advance or die. To Lexington. We'll have a better vantage point from there. If I had only succeeded in taking a scepter. Now I must make amends.
Scepter? Mother, this all becomes more and more difficult to understand.
No, she's not. Thanks, Mom. You had me countered. I like fighting alongside Ken and Neo more than I do Hatham. Mostly because Hatham's just a prick. And expects Connor to do everything he says just because he's his son.
There she is. The savage that tried to steal the source and symbol of my power. Gaze upon it, or it will be the last object you will ever see. I come here to destroy both you and your sad village. But none like you will be allowed to live.
Commander Washington, why are you doing this? After all we accomplished, take hold of your senses.
Another delusional savage. I have never had such a firm grasp on my senses. Now bend your knee to your monarch, and make penitence in the last moments before you are blasted to your dread reward. Corporal, Take care of them!
That's on Hagedon, a blue coat over there. Stop them from setting off the powder keg. Kill. Here comes another one.
Keep dreaming, you dumb cur!
Fine. I'll run after him then. And put an axe in his back.
We must stop them.
Excuse me.
Stop it!
Stop him! He's almost there. That's on Hagedon, a blue coat over there. That's on Hagedon, the fuse, it's lit.
Oh,
The fuse, put it out.
that didn't go well. Oh man. Big old boomer.
Here comes another one.
No, it didn't. We didn't say it didn't happen, right? Is that how it goes? Try this again.
That's on Hagedon, a blue coat over there. Stop them from setting up. Here comes another one.
So slow!
Guess I'll be more vigilant on killing these guys instead of
Trying to give us the slip!
fighting with my mom.
There! We must stop them.
So get away!
Stop poking me with the stick. You call a musket.
Stop him! He's almost there. That's a Hagedon, a blue coat over there.
Get up.
Look there! Get in! I've got a clear shot! Thinking about, mate. Who's the scared?
Oh, come on. He didn't make it. Totally disagree.
He tried to destroy the entire town. It is all my fault.
I do not understand. Washington knows me. He is a man of reason, if nothing else. But that was not the man I once called my friend.
Are you confused? When would you ever have met that monster?
I met him. Mother, this is all wrong. Washington, the violence, all of it.
We must get back and warn our people in the village. Before the Mad King spreads his destruction there.
Mad King. Next thing you know, there'll be dragons.
Get on that horse.
Get him!
Take that horse, rediscover.
I've got a clear shot.
Enjoy this.
Back here. Didn't realize Mom was riding away. Come back, Mommy. Mommy.
The Lexington I knew was the scene of a great triumph. Now it is a place of disaster.
This way. It will be faster.
We got him! Don't you over there, lad! You will pay!
Hey, we survived.
Mad King George is on the warpath and intends to destroy our village. We need every able body to protect it. Come with us.
We know. Oyonnax sent us to collect the boughs of the Great Willow. She means for us to defend our people.
To make the tea? Has she lost her senses? The tea's pitfalls overshadow its power. You must not do it.
You have seen what it can do. Is it dangerous?
I have seen it. It is worse than dangerous. It is a promise of madness, even death for those who lack the Constitution.
We cannot disobey the clan mother.
Believe me! The tea of the Great Willow is folly. Come back with us.
We will fulfill the clan mother's request. We will collect the boughs. Speak to Oyonnax, and if you can convince her, we will burn them.
I intend to.
Things are different, aren't they? Much different than what we saw watching the
What is the
Redcoats
tea of the
leave.
Great Willow?
Something our people should never have discovered. It is the tea brewed of the Great Willow's virgin boughs and consumed by our warriors. It grants certain strengths, rediscover, but for every physical boon it gives, it robs a piece of the mind. It must never be made.
Did you drink it?
Never. But I have seen what happens to those who do. You are the son of a man of violence. It would affect you far more than anyone else. I will not allow you to drink it.
Interesting. Lovely, lovely foreshadow, maybe.
Thank the Maker we are not too late.
It's bothering me. I can't find a comfortable spot because of it.
You intend to brew tea of the Great Willow? Have you forgotten the consequence of drinking it? I have not.
No, Ganadio. But when our people face a threat like the Mad King, there are no other paths.
No other paths. We can fight them as human beings. My son and I have had success, just the two of us. Imagine the strength of our whole village.
And how many of these fearless bluecoats have you brought down at a time? 2, 5, 10. Thousands will come to destroy us. Thousands that you awoke. Our people's survival depends on the strength of the Great Willow.
You are as mad as the king. Do what you will, but my son will not drink the tea.
Then, like you, he will die.
Wow, what is going on here, I wonder?
Stupid old woman.
What would you have us do, Mother? We have no choice but to fight.
I know. I have something that will help. Something from your father.
My father?
He left it for you long ago, before he died.
My father left those for me.
It is part of an order. A secret brotherhood.
I know who my father was. And I know what those are.
You do?
They will certainly help.
How do you know all this?
I cannot explain. Everything is all wrong here. All of this should not be. You should not be. I watched you.
You're probably gonna watch it again now, aren't you?
He is here!
Run! To the forest!
Odd. He is so brutal.
Get out of here! They will show you no mercy!
Probably a...
You must flee!
I believe they come in, here comes the grenades. Oh, I did finally. There was time there too.
General Putnam, General Arnold. I sometimes despair of our project. I question my abilities and my strength. But with you two at my side, I believe we will bring liberty to this country. We will bring it with fists of iron. I have assurance of your loyalty.
You have my solemn pledge.
And mine. Thank you, honorable gentlemen. This country will remember you.
Give no quarter to the savages!
You will not succeed here.
You survived. How astonishing. This time I'll make certain of your death.
Mother!
Washington.
You are fighting the force of liberty. Away with you!
Alright, I'm not sure what I gotta do here. Oh, because we just gotta lose.
With my power, I will rule over a free world.
Leave that here. For good measure.
So, he hit him with the apple, shot him with 2 pistols, then stabbed him with a bayonet, and shot him with the musket. A little overkill there, Georgie boy. And that's just the prologue of the Tyranny of King Washington.
He is awake.
Where are we?
Safe place, by the grace of your brothers.
The village.
King George burned it. It was after your mother. Your stubborn mother.
Where is she?
She did not listen, and now she is dead. You take the news well.
It is something that I knew. That I know. But Commander Washington, the revolution... How did this come to be?
No one knows how King Washington came to possess the scepter. But now that he has it, no one can stop him. We were surviving, staying out of his way. Yet your mother tried to steal it from him. And that just angered him more. Now, our king are dead. And the people of the frontier are murdered and imprisoned.
How did we survive?
By the strength granted us. By the Great Willow. A strength you now must find.
But my mother, she said...
Your mother was a fool, full of ideals and bullheaded. Now that King George's power has been threatened, he is making slaves of everyone. Radonagedon. It falls to you to make good on your mother's mistake. Journey to the Great Willow, climb her, retrieve the virgin boughs in her canopy, drink their essence and gain the power to fight. To bring down this mad King George.
What power?
Gather your strength, and I will show you. You are ready. Great Willow, at the top of the mountain.
Yes. I will return with the boughs and perhaps some fresh meat to cook.
Oh, never mind the meat. Just bring back the branches, boil them in water, and drink the tea. Only then will you be ready to return and fight back with your brothers.
Drink her strength. Become one of us.
Leave no tracks leading here upon your return. Go.
I will meet you at the Red Willow Tree.
So I don't know if you noticed or not, there were 3 people, 3 men of history that were at the burning of the village. There was, of course, the Mad King, George Washington. There was Israel Putnam, both of whom we met in the main story. Excuse me. But while there was also Benedict Arnold. Now, you would only have met Benedict Arnold if you had played on a PlayStation, because they had some Benedict Arnold missions that were console exclusive. Now, so this is the opportunity, since I've been playing on the Xbox, that we are going to talk about that's not going to go well. Gotta come over here. That I'm going to talk about Benedict Arnold.
You, stop. You're not upset at
Stay on him. We'll run him down.
So, Benedict Arnold was born on January 14th, 1741. There we go. It's supposed to come in here.
So slow!
Stop. I want to talk to you.
Whoa, they're all just kind of... What was that? I ain't seen him do something like that. Alright, that guy's bugging me. Alright. Guess we'll just do our thing now. Or you guys shoot my horse. Come on, get to the horse, stop jumping. There, now go. Great wolves. Barely feed myself. Alright. Alright, there we go. That'll work. That way to the big red tree. So, of course, most people, well, at least that I'm aware of, I don't know how this is in other parts of the world, know that Benedict Cumberbatch. Wow, yes, let's talk about some Doctor Strange while we're at it. Or some Sherlock. Maybe Smaug. But anyway, Benedict Arnold was born on January 14th, 1741, and he is most known as a general during the American Revolution. He was a general for the Continental Army, and he would betray them to the British in 1780. He was given command of West Point, New York, which at the time was a important American fort. He planned to surrender the fort to British soldiers, and his name would quickly become the byword for treason and betrayal. It was after he was found out to be one of the leading members of, well, that's not right, he wasn't a leading member, but he was found to be conversing with leading members of the British Army. To gain command of West Point, he took part in the capture of Fort Ticonderoga in 1775, along with strong showings in battles of Valcour Island, the siege of Fort Stanwix, and part of the capture of battles of Saratoga. He would repeatedly claim that he was passed over for promotions, while others would take the credit for his accomplishments. Elk fighting is not a good thing. Up before that elk comes back. We'll go on to talk about what he... Oh, here's the mother. After we talk to the mother, the clan mother.
You are on your own now.
How dangerous is it?
Each journey to the Sky World is unlike any other. For some, it is very dangerous. You will find your answers are at the very top of the willow.
Oh, great, we get to climb a tree. I hate the tree climbing mechanic. It can just be a pain in the butt with the way that the controls are. He almost fell out of the tree. Just jump into a pile of pine trees that look painful.
I am sorry, Mother. I must speak to Washington to make sense of this. It is the only way.
Pretty sure that's blood. So I wonder what kind of soil that's growing in to be able to do this. tell what's going on when the scenery is not there. So after this, what they call the Skyward Journey, we'll go back to talking about Benedict Arnold. Try to not hit a rock here. Weird. Thought that was a sliding point. People hunting that out. Beating heart. Sliding spot, that's a good thing. Essentially have to play a maze that you have no idea how to conquer. I'm sure there's a way to, and that there's a cheap, no, I don't want to say cheap, but there's a way around it, I'm sure, that people have found. Instead of just randomly running in a route. Well, okay. Notice he's got the black marks now.
Was it just a dream? Could I actually...
You best stop moving. Got a good line on it.
My tomahawk. They have taken it. I shall enjoy getting it back.
There's the beaver. He's like, yep, I'm getting out of here.
No one can stop me with such a power.
Yeah, he's... That's why his mom made that point, about his dad. Notice that power drains his health. So there is downside to it. Still has eagle vision, so that's helpful. So, Benedict Arnold, the traitor, the man that is synonymous with being a traitor, he complained repeatedly that he was passed over by promotions while others would take credit for his accomplishments. This is all what he claims. So, at that point, is it in the house? Others would bring charges against him for corruption, and often he was acquitted in formal inquiries. You guy's not too bright, is he? Yay, the breaking the lock mechanic is not here. It's an Ezio mechanic. I think it's the last building in the search. Oh, come on, before he sees me. Dang it. It's not that building. It's not that building. Where is it, I wonder? And it just walks by me like nobody's business. Nobody sees me. That is right ridiculous. Bye. Alright. So, as he would often be essentially acquitted of formal charges. Wow. Congress would conclude that he was indebted to them because he borrowed immensely for his extravagant and lavish lifestyle.
Brother Hongedon, I'm happy to see you.
Hello, my friend.
Have you seen my brother?
I last saw him just before I climbed the red willow tree.
We were tracking bluecoats and lost sight of each other. I am worried that he is captured.
I fear you may be right.
Was your sky journey successful?
Very successful.
Perhaps you can join me in the search for my brother. Any secrets you learn from your journey may be very useful.
Such a great warrior must not be lost to us. Of course I will help you.
You can see him becoming a little bit more violent, actually.
We are almost there. Last I saw my brother, he was right around here.
This old man's body is still warm. In this weather, it cannot be more than 2 hours since he died.
During your sky journey, tell me, what animal called to you?
It is difficult to talk about, but I was fortunate to meet the wolf.
You journeyed to a powerful place. You are fortunate.
Perhaps.
Typically, the clue's in the road. I'm by the road. Well, that guy's unlucky.
Bluecoats were here. Let's keep searching.
But this is our main clue. Right here. Pretty sure it's that anyway.
This is my brother's bow. It is certain that he was here.
Ah, they're gonna make me look for more. Let's go straight. Come on, there's gotta be something here that I am missing that's like real easy, like out in the open. Wish that guy would look a little bit. Campfire.
This fire is still smoking. They were just here.
Do I find the broken bow again?
After the fight, the prisoners were marched up the hill.
You seem to have the nose of the wolves.
And yes, I'm not gonna worry about killing the two guys with one bow. 'Cause you gotta do it just right. You gotta line up. I think you have to line up headshots. Actually, I might be able to do it.
us! You're already
go, well.
dead! All of your life!
This isn't right. Could you call on your spirit animal? I feel we will need help.
So now instead of assassins, you get animus for this.
I see that I was right. Your sky journey has given you a powerful gift. I am certain it will help our search.
What do you want with me? I didn't do nothing. Wasn't hurting nobody, just hunting deer. Them other fellas is who you want.
What others?
Bunch of show. No. Nasty fellas. Saw him rounding up engines over yonder.
One of the Braves. Did he have a hand marked on his face?
You mean like a big tattoo across his chin? Yeah, I seen that fella with him. Hard to miss.
Take us to this camp.
Sure. Sure. Whatever you gentlemen want.
And they trust this guy?
The wolves. Use them.
Help me! Savages! For the love of the king! Help! Someone help me! They're going to kill me!
Don't let it escape! All of your life!
Ooh. You notice I never use rope darts. So, after all this inquiries and what Congress would say about his debts, it was found out that Arnold was he actually mingled with loyalist sympathizers. In Philadelphia, he actually would marry into one such family. Let's get in here. Let's see what's going on. He would marry a young Peggy Shippen, who herself was a close friend of the British Major John Andre. You think that would give me away with the drums stop running, right?
Hold that man! All of your life!
So. Well. I loved it if that guy had hit the captain.
Brother. My brother.
I knew you'd find us.
It's thanks to Radon Hagedon.
Radon Hagedon. We will make sure that these people are taken care of.
You should return to the clan mother. She will want to hear of our adventure.
So, after the marriage, Peggy would keep her contact with John Andre.
What to tell the clan mother?
even
do
though
anything now.
knowing he became the head of the British espionage in New York. He led British espionage. So it's just thinking about that is how did nobody know that Arnold's wife knew him and what he was doing? Definitely wouldn't happen in a social media age. That is for sure. Many historians point to her as the facilitator for Arnold's betrayal, as she was the actual message carrier. She would take the messages back and forth.
Yama.
The British would promise actually 20,000 pounds. So that's, I didn't do the conversion, but that's a lot of frickin' money. Especially in 1770, probably 7 at this point. 1779, somewhere in that, the latter half of the 1770s. So, I'm gonna have to go around. That's what they were paying for the capture of West Point. Not gonna deal with that. Oh, I'm back here in Concord. So really don't want to deal with moving. Come on. There we go. Thanks for shooting my horse. So this was exposed when a Patriot militia captured Andre carrying the papers. And while Arnold would, what did he say? Arnold would end up escaping while Andre would get hanged. I wrote this letter. Bye. See you later. Oh, you were carrying it? You dead. That's essentially how that would end up working out. As a brigadier general in the British Army, Arnold would lead raids in Virginia in the winter of 1782. He and Peggy would move to London, where he would be received by King George III and the Tory party, though he would be unpopular with the Whig party and with army officers. He would also move to Canada in 1787 to run a merchant business with two of his sons. And as he was unpopular there, he would return to London and permanently. He wouldn't move away again after 1791. He would pass on June 14th, 1801 at the age of 60. I don't remember the name of the disease, but he had swelling in his legs, and he is said to have passed after 4 days of delirium. So he kind of led a pretty rough life after he left the colonies. It does make you wonder kind of what could have happened if he didn't try to give up West Point. So it's all these what if kind of things that makes you wonder how wars and such would have turned out. Not really sure how he could wear almost nothing on his top half and the in this kind of winter. No, this way. You see animals dying all over the place. Looks like the only things getting enough to eat are the crows. Alright, sure. Let's run across the fence post when I tell you to run towards the exclamation point. Alright. I'm gonna be mad if we're right there now. I was gonna say I'm gonna be mad if there is fast travel points that I made all the way across the wilderness just to be here. Come on, let's climb this rock. Get out of this deep snow. Maybe that will help. Oh, couldn't help. More walls. Awesome. It's pretty deep snow. Almost knee high. Oh boy.
Oh, you're there.
Arnold's men followed your trail back here. Your brothers fought well, but there were too many.
I thought the tea
Gives strength, not immortality.
it gives me life. I've never felt anything like it.
You must be careful. Respect the power of the tea. Your mother was right.
Even though you
Don't
thought
worry
she was
about the
foolish.
danger.
Come on.
I am certain I can defeat anyone.
Good. First, kill Arnold. Stop the destruction here. Then kill Washington. You must succeed. If not you, nobody.
Talk about putting a lot on somebody, huh? Seriously though, if they make me run all the way across the map again, I'm not gonna be happy.
Putnam gutted a man yesterday for having dirt in his musket. I'm all for weeding out the wheat, but this is something else entirely. Be careful, lad. We're on the right side, but that doesn't mean we're safe.
We dealt with those savages like we were supposed to. Tough as nails they was, but we brought them down. That's good. We have nothing to worry about.
Don't be so sure. We've got one more day in this place before we're relieved, and then it's off to the Valley Forge awaiting orders from Commander Putnam.
Where's Arnold?
Look, over there!
We've gone off into some sort of seclusion until the king sets his plans. Putnam is acting commander until Arnold comes back.
Totally missed what they were saying in the conversation. Not gonna lie. More worried about hitting the thing. Really? The timer went out. I thought it was some... Really? You don't have a timer on there anymore. How am I? Blah, 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 I guess.
Planes get reposted. Maybe Boston or New York. Boston, New York. You're better there. London. It's a big thing to do. Nothing to tell.
So pulling the trigger brings me out. I wish he killed more than one at a time. Trees in my way, I can't see. Oh, now it's something up in the way.
We are very grateful.
I would help you with your people, but I must get to Valley Forge.
Once everyone is safe at the refugee camp north of here, I will join you at Valley Forge to help you to repay your kindness.
No need. But if I see you there, I will be happy for your help.
You may find other camps full of our enslaved people. They are sad reminders of Arnold's terror and devastation.
So now we know that he is at Valley Forge. Isn't it this church? Oh, it's all the way over there. This is actually important to the story. Very important to the story. Dang it. Try to get comfortable. I swear I just heard my dryer go off, but it went off like an hour and a half ago. I wish we could fast travel, I really do. Side of the community. Snow is just so deep that it's making it hard to run. It slows them down. Oh, not moving that quick either. Well, that could be problematic. The bottle and the knife. Bye. Please don't shoot my horse.
Hey!
Those guys will shoot my horse. He will try to eat my horse. Let's hope this road leads right to where I want to go.
Wonder who pissed it is?
Pistol out just in case that guy's close. I'm gonna shoot him in the face. That was a fucking mistake. I should have followed the road. Probably should have followed the road. Too bad I can't ride that elk. I'd get through all this snow now, wouldn't it? Seriously, how much farther to Valley Forge? feel like twiddling my thumbs, kinda, because of how frickin' far away it is. Now I'm gonna be like, oh, look how close I am. Blah. I seriously feel like I've been running for 5 minutes.
Radonagedon. It's very dangerous here. Guards everywhere. They stalk the edges of the camp with dogs. These are very good dogs, Radonagedon. Alert, with sharp eyes. If you get even many yards away from them, they yowl and bring the soldiers.
Thank you. It is not safe here. Go home. You have repaid my kindness.
You will succeed, Radonagedon. Goodbye.
Okay, then let me kill him. Thank you. Okay, Putnam. It's not right. I thought this was... Yellow is the dog. And red is soldier. Seriously, where'd he go? It's happening all the way around. Huh, cool. See, it is worth it to... There's another one over here.
I must speak with Arnold myself.
Yes, sir. I'll arrange a detail to escort you immediately.
I do not need one. You are acting commanding officer in my absence. If anything should go wrong, well, your widow will be provided for. Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
See, he's got these fragments. They're kind of like they're lucid memory artifacts, and they basically just kind of replay the main story. Well, that didn't go well. Thought there was only one per area, but apparently there's 2 or 3. Wrong button. Dang it. Even bigger, dang it. I threw the stupid bait! Move too far forward. Dang it! That dog that's messing this up for me. Seriously hope there's another like hidden save point kind of thing to where I can just not have to start where he picks up his horse. So that would be great. Who was around to see me? Alright, so clearly I need a different route. The gates to the fort do their own thing.
This is the worst duty I ever had. It's not so bad. The bear's in a cage. Cage don't look too strong to me. Bear will soon eat us.
Friendly enough. Friendly until he's hungry. Even so, our duty ain't as bad as Harry's.
What? What's Harry got to do?
Clean the cage.
Jeez.
The bear! Get the bear! Or General Arnold will have our heads!
Stay sharp, boys.
I need a hiding spot. Do we get a tunnel, or is it just the end of the thing? I don't remember.
I have waited a long time to end your treachery. You escaped me once, but today you die.
Who are you? What is happening?
You know who I am.
I've never seen you before in my life. Washington's apple. He uses it to control men. You have to believe me. I was not in my right mind.
What you did at West Point was of no one's mind but yours.
West Point? I never set foot in that fort in my life. Please. Washington. He's gone mad. You have to bring him down. He's no more a man, but a monster. Find Benjamin Franklin in Boston. He can help you. But you have to free him.
Free him from where? Where?
Got you.
That is the end of Assassin's Creed 3, The Tyranny of King Washington DLC Episode 1, The Infamy. I believe we get a little sneak peek of Episode 2 here in a hot second.
Oh! Enjoy your nap. It's a shame about old Arnold, but I had to laugh at your expression when I hit you. Great big eyes and then out! Out like a light! God damn you, Putnam! You woke up just in time. We're arriving in Boston, a town that will soon be mine. Washington will love it. Look, sir, the man who defied you, the man you shot point blank, I give him to you as a little gift. Look, he wears a wolf hat too! You have gone mad! All of you! With that, he'll kick out Ben Franklin for sure. And Boston will be mine. It's in the bag. Just like your head!
And in the next episode we will talk about that man, Israel Putnam. But the historical version, not what we're getting here. We'll piece piece what's going on together, and I'll drop a hint here or there. And when we get to the final episode, episode 3, we will put it all together and talk about it. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed what I have shown you, and if you like my content, take a look at the links below for my social media and my website, and like, share, and subscribe. And until we hit the betrayal, hope you all have a good night.